Hello, hello, hello. It's Monday. That means it's time for an episode of Everybody at the Table. To my one listener who wants their episode in the morning, I'm delivering. You have your episode this morning. I'm thinking about last week and when I was talking about my exhaustion from work travel and how I felt depleted from having to live in two worlds simultaneously and not feeling full breath to be my full self. And the exhaustion, the mental gymnastics and physical gymnastics that one does when put in that position. And a lot of you responded positively with so much feedback around your journey with having to navigate numerous worlds at the same time. Many of you talked about Du Bois's double consciousness theory of African Americans having to exist in black bodies and still navigate a predominantly white mainstream world. And I'm still lingering there a little bit, a little different than last week, but this week I'm just exhausted. I literally hit a wall. As I was perusing the Facebook streets this week, I saw a post by another dear sister and listener who just hit the wall, similarly to me, where she was just completely exhausted of having to wear multiple hats. So a little different than having to have double consciousness of being who you are in a space that doesn't accept you. This experience for her was more about wearing all the hats that she wears as a mother, as a partner, as an employee and a career woman and a family woman who has a child who needs her and so much more. And that's the wall that I hit after last week, though my experience depleted me. Like life just exhausted me. This week, I don't know what it was, but I was just completely zapped. My energy just up and left. I pushed through work because it demanded me to push, but it was a hard push. And as I reflect on why, I can see exactly how I got here. January always starts with a bang for me at my day job. As a strategic leader, I'm responsible for designing plans, setting department goals, and driving efficiency in alignment with the company's direction. That means for me, high stakes meetings, escalations, and constantly pivoting. I thrive in the chaos though. Like I love it. And I love bringing order to it. But if I'm honest, it's draining. Then there's my personal world. I'm building businesses. I've been an entrepreneur for years, running small travel business and working on an investment company. And I'm launching Everybody at the Table, this podcast. And I have so many aggressive goals on my vision board. I have the privilege of growing my businesses slowly because I do have a job that takes care of my lifestyle. But I know that for some entrepreneurs, this is all they have. And that's a different kind of hustle. I can't imagine their energy and what they're experiencing because I just don't live in that world. But now, to be clear, I am not a hustle culture girl. I am anti-hustle culture. I don't grind just for the sake of grinding, and I don't hustle for money. I operate with intention and purpose, and every project, every business, every move I make is because I believe in it. Not because I need a title or clout or external validation, but I believe my action, that what I'm delivering in the earth will have a greater reward for myself, my family, my community, and the world at large. But this week, I just hit decision fatigue. I don't know if you've ever gotten there where you don't want to make another decision. And that's crucial for me because I'm a single woman. And so my personal life and in my work life, I'm constantly being asked to make a decision. I was tired this week. And so a couple of lessons that I learned. Number one, at work, I'm the delegation queen, y'all. I delegate well. It's a strength of mine in my job. But in my personal life, Not so much. I don't know what it is about letting go in my own world, but I hold on to things I could absolutely outsource. I don't use Instacart because I don't trust anyone else picking up my food. And I know I need someone to help clean my house, but I just haven't made that happen. A personal chef would be a dream, and a personal driver, that's my like retirement dream. But honestly, until I have the resources to have that type of support, I have to seriously assess what I can delegate so that I don't burn out trying to do it all. In my businesses, I have to be more strategic. I do leverage AI and automation and tech tools to streamline my work. Chat GPT is definitely my friend, and I know there are other AIs and other different things, tools, technology tools that are present that I could take advantage of, but that would require me researching it, so more brain power, right? But there are areas where I need people to, like social media management. The challenge, I'm not making money from my businesses yet. So every investment comes from my personal income. And though I am blessed to be able to support my businesses through my personal income, I refuse to overwhelm my finances trying to build something before it's sustainable. So though I know I hit a wall, I am of the mind that when I hit the wall, I'm going to lay on it. I'm going to lay on it until I feel strength returns. I am not one to push past my limits. If I hit a wall, I'm checking out until I'm ready to pick things up again. I know how I got here. I had back-to-back personal travel and business travel, and I rolled straight into a week. And then I stretched myself because I had a personal event that I wanted to show up for, as well as a business event. And by the time that was over, my social battery was done. I'm an extroverted introvert, which means I can be social, but my real recharge comes from solitude. And I had too many days without my cave. And if you know me, you know I need my cave. So since Thursday, I've been in full cave mode. And I think I'm finally ready to come out and play again. We talk a lot about flipping tables and building our own, but let's be real, y'all. Building is work. Underneath the passion, the vision, the movement is the infrastructure that has to sustain what you're building. Personally, professionally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, it all matters. And let's not say financially, and let's not even deal with the family aspect. I'm not married, so I don't have a partner that I have to be accountable to. I'm an empty nester, so I don't have children who depend on me every day to deliver something to them. Yet I still have familiar responsibilities to show up for my sisters and my nieces, my nephew, my daughters, my grandbabies, all of those wonderful people in my life who help make up the tapestry of my love bubble. And my sister friends too, and my brother friends. So all of this to say is that I know that if we're building our own tables, I would love to hear what's working for you, what suggestions you could have for me to help me manage some of the things you've heard today, and what do we all need to do better? What do you need to do better, and what do I need to do better? Would love to hear it in the comments. Let's talk it out as we learn from each other while we build as we go. Thank you again for listening. As always, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the feedback. Continue to share in the comments. Share the podcast with your family and your friends. Until next time, this is Yolanda. Dine well.